Oh, good evening, Southwest Florida. Here we are taking a look. Pine Island Sound. Chris sending this picture in to Storm Patrol this evening. Beautiful, beautiful sunset. Yes, we had the rain rolling through and some incredible thunderstorms, some big downpours, a lot of lightning out there. But again, everything rather quiet as we settle in to those evening hours. Let's take a look at that day part forecast for your Sunday. We're going to start out mostly sunny. We'll be into the mid and upper 70s. A light breeze from the east at around 5 miles an hour. Warming up into the upper 80s by the noon hour. A few more of those fair weather clouds start to pop up around here. Southeast winds about 5 to 10. So again, a pretty typical day for us. Still hovering around the upper 80s. Now granted, at 5 o'clock we could be talking about that isolated rain, and that is going to lead to some rain cooled air. So some communities are going to feel the temperatures drop dramatically at 4, 5, 6 o'clock. In fact, today temperatures drop from low 90s to mid 70s almost in a matter of minutes with that rain cooled air. So you'll experience that, as well as some strong thunderstorm wind gusts. That will be possible as well. But otherwise, without the rain, we would still be into those upper 80s. We're going to be mostly cloudy for a time into the later part of your afternoon. Right now, upper 70s, low 80s for this time of hour. 78 right now, Fort Myers, Moorhaven, 81, Port Charlotte at 77, Naples, 80 degrees. Your dew points, well, with all the rain hovering around the middle 70s right now, so you may notice a little stuffiness if you were to step outside this evening. Viper radar very quiet for us at this time. A little bit of rain into the Gulf of Mexico. Quite a bit of activity has pushed north now. It's up into the Big Bend area. That is much of what we had earlier this evening. In fact, from about 4:30 on, we'll take a look at the radar loop here. You can see how basically just one cluster just pushed its way up the coast northwesterly fashion there, and a couple of isolated cells behind it. But there was basically just one cluster of heavy downpours rolling through, quite a bit of lightning associated with it. And taking a look now at the satellite loop, skies are clearing out. Much of the cloud cover is pushing to the northwest. A lot of what you see on the left side of your screen, though, that is in regards to the tropical disturbance, a low pressure system that's into the western part of the Gulf of Mexico right now. I think for tomorrow we have a day much like what we had for today. Let's take a look at that Vipercast. Again, any leftover rainfall pretty much coming to an end right now. And as the skies clear out for the overnight hours, we start things out with plenty of sunshine Sunday, and we'll just wait till the mid to late afternoon for the rain to set up. East winds and southeast winds will help initiate some showers and some pretty good downpours, especially around the coastal corridor, much like what we had for today. It certainly doesn't mean we couldn't have some activity inland, but I think the main focus will be towards the coastal counties on Sunday. All right, taking a look at your boating forecast. Water temperature all the way up to 89 degrees. Southeast winds at 10 knots. Seas of about 2 feet with a light chop of the inland waters. Your high tide at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Your low tide at 6:30 p.m. Sunrise 7:01. Sunset at 8:02. So just over 13 hours of daylight. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. And we have more of the same, wouldn't you say? This is rainy season. It's Southwest Florida. We're talking about isolated rain just about every day. Most days we're talking about it being around the coastal corridor. But again, there is going to be some inland activity that's just back and forth, back and forth. This is what you call a par for the course. Daytime highs are right about where they should be. Overnight lows right about where they should be as well.